Breaking news out of North Korea. It appears that North Korea is simply taking a page out of their past playbook on broken promises and psyop against the United States. A senior White House official told reporters Thursday afternoon that North Korean officials failed to show up at preliminary meetings in advance of a scheduled meeting between President Donald Trump and dictator Kim Jong-un on June 12, prompting the cancellation of that meeting, Breitbart reports. A trail of broken promises by North Korea, including keeping a team of U.S. officials waiting in Singapore for a preparatory meeting, forced U.S. President Donald Trump to cancel his proposed summit with Kim Jong-un, according to a senior White House official. It was on March 8 that a delegation visiting from South Korea came to the White House to deliver a message from Kim Jong-un to Trump. The message conveyed from Kim was that he was committed to denuclearization. The official familiar with the process told reporters. He also pledged to refrain from any further nuclear or missile tests and said he understood that routine joint military exercises between South Korea and the United States would continue. In truth, North Korea talked the big game, but their actions has yet to back their mouths. North Korean regime continues to slander and berate the United States as well as rhetoric surrounding our military training with South Korea. After condemning the United States and calling our training provocative military disturbances, then they cancelled the meeting with South Korea. President Trump then sent the deputy chief of staff and his advance team to Singapore to prepare and meet with North Korean regime to prepare for the summit meeting. They waited and they waited, the North Koreans never showed up. While in appearance the North Koreans shut down a nuclear test site on Thursday, the U.S. still does not know if this is the case for sure, as experts have not been given the opportunity to inspect the site. The North Koreans had promised Sec. Pompeo that international experts and officials would be invited to witness and verify the destruction of this nuclear site. However, the official noted that the North Koreans broke this promise. North Korea clearly has no intent on following through with the peace treaty, and so far, they are attempting to make a fool out of the United States and President Trump. North Korea initially agreed to stay away from nuclear weapons development in 1985 when it signed the International Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. In 2003, it became the first, and only, country to ever withdraw from the treaty. North Korea's withdrawal from the treaty kicked off what came to be known as the six-party talks between the U.S., South Korea, North Korea, China, Japan and Russia. North Korea even destroyed one of the cooling towers in 2008. But in the end, the six-party talks failed, falling apart in 2009 after a failed satellite launch in North Korea and reports that the country had resumed processing nuclear materials. The most recent offer from North Korea to stop its nuclear operations came in 2012. The ailing nation agreed to freeze the program in exchange for food aid, but hardly a month passed by before that too fell apart. Denver News RWT News report, President Trump says White House is pulling out of North Korea summit scheduled to take place June 12 in Singapore. Sadly, based on the tremendous anger and open hostility displayed in your most recent statement, I feel it is inappropriate, at this time, to have this long-planned meeting, Trump said in a letter to Kim Jong-un.